Hey, I'm Animated Outcast, and today I'm playing some more of The Lion's Song, and I'm really excited about it, because I've got episode 2 and episode 3 to play yet. Sorry if I cough, it's just something I do. Here we go. Don't need the keys. Don't touch the keys. Start. And I think we're auto this time. Vienna. Empress Elizabeth train station. Now, Freda, you'll be good when I'm gone. You'll pine for me every moment. Oh, yes, Paul. Every moment. Why don't I believe you? Why don't I believe? You'll be true to me when you're gone. Ah, well... we've had some fun times, haven't we? Yes, we have. All aboard for Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Thank you, Monopoly Man. Next stop, Vienna Central. Last stop, who knows? Go. Before I actually start to miss you. Ha ha ha. We couldn't have that, could we? Dude sounds like a prick. May I join you? Of course. Plenty of room. Vienna, an inner city street. Oh, come on, Granddad. There's a cat up there. You promised you'd introduce me. Yes, yes, I know. Ah, old man. Old man voice. How far is it? This is it right here. Huh. Klimt? The others? Will they be here? You know what I think of these people. I know, I know. I appreciate you doing this, believe me. Oh, where'd the kitty go? My somewhat distinguished guests, and various other hangers-on, may I have your attention, please? I give you the 2 markers. The mountain climber and the artist. Formidable. Ladies and gentlemen, young Franz is an artist I found on the wrong side of Danube, where I myself also live. To be precise, I found one of his paintings. You see, the young artist is like a lion, strong and ferocious, and always on the hunt for a better painting. I hope to find a suitable model at this gathering. What is it you told me, Franz? You are able to look into a person's soul? Each of us is made up of layers of personality. I must dig deep into those layers before my portraits come to life. Franz here threw out one of his pictures. It almost hit me. And on some level, it did. You're all very familiar with the painting in question. There it hangs, Woman with Violin. Although we all know her real name very well. If you have the energy, let us welcome this promising young painter into our society. Who are you going to paint next, Franz? Yes, who? I won't tell you. But you'll know soon. Franz, so great. Yeah. So, I guess I'm not Otto? I thought I was going to be Otto. Her brother. Because that is Wilma, I think. Is it Wilma? Might be Wilma. Huh. Are we looking for inspiration already? gramophone. A gramophone. It's playing the Lion song. Oh, we know that song. But beautiful. You think so? Says who? Who said that? Well-rounded gentleman. So many famous paintings, and mine right next to them. Is it good enough? They certainly seem to think so. Enjoying yourself, my boy? Anything I can help you with? I need to be sure of my next model. My career could depend on it. Good luck on your hunt. Join a conversation? Get social? Excuse me, Alphonse. Who's Alphonse? Ah, my Kurt. Your art is very new, isn't it? Agreed. It's very new. Yes, indeed. Wonderfully new. Thank you. Have you decided on your next model? Not yet. If you'll excuse me. Riveting conversation that was. Cream of Viennese society. Walk over here. Klimt. He looks like he might be a cult leader. That robe. That looks cultish. Wilma Dorfel was a difficult model. Young, driven, unsure of herself. I did my best, but something is missing. Perhaps I could find more within her today. Are we gonna meet Wilma? Pardon me, I'll have some tea. Lemony. I'll talk to Klimt. He invited me here. He must be a decent guy, right? Be sure to choose your next subject wisely. Your career depends on it. Thanks, Klimt. Did I make a good first impression? They love you. You'll fit in here perfectly. Was there something else? How do you choose your models? I choose whoever I want to spend time with. Whoever best fits my needs. Your needs? I have the paintings in my head before I start. I want to show the world the layers I see. Then your next model must be someone interesting. Was there something else? I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna join your conversation, since you left the other one. Herr Moritz, please excuse me. Joseph has been waiting for me since he arrived. Why do you keep leaving every conversation I join? Fräulein. I thought I was joining the conversation. Market. How much are your paintings worth? How much does one go for? Until recently, they were worth the price of a loaf of bread. Ah, yes. Is not the success of an artist measured, as well as all things, in money? Do you think only in terms of money? Ha 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 ha! Don't be too hard on me, young man. I'm a merchant banker. We tend to do that. How do you measure success? Artistic success is staying true to a vision. Aha! Truth. Is it true you are considering people in this very salon for your next painting? Would you paint me, Markert? I will certainly consider your generous offer. Excuse me. He is in a deep conversation. He is in deep conversation with the young lady outside. Middle-aged man, young lady outside. Sounds suspicious. So haven't I talked to everyone now? Except for the lady that keeps leaving every conversation. You see something in me, don't you? Perhaps, but there are other possibilities in the salon here. Forget about them. Paint me. Paint me like one of your French girls. Paint my steeled body. The perfect subject, right? Agreed, very sturdy. Yes, indeed. Perfect. Sheep. Sheep, all of you. What is your name? Lieutenant Alphonse Bach. 49th Infantry Brigade of His Majesty. A lieutenant? Yes, indeed. And an art lover. An art lover? My presence here should attest to that. Who is your favorite artist? So many great artists in Austria today. But I have to say Clint. Of course you do. Haha. Do you know many people in the art scene? Of course. But I'd like to get to know you. Will you paint me, perhaps? You are an eager son of a bitch. Modeling is not for the eagerly bored. The painting can take weeks, however long it suits you. Unless there's a war, of course. Ah, well, thank you for speaking with me. Who's that talking to my granddad? Or is that the lady that keeps leaving? Oh, that's right, Fräulein. How do you know my grandfather? We're old friends. You don't seem as old as he is. I admire him. Most only dream of climbing mountains. They don't have the talent to succeed. As always, it has been a pleasure talking to you, Joseph. Fräulein, get back here. Talk to me. I want to paint you. Stop running away from me, Fräulein. I'm gonna go after Fräulein. She will be my model. Pardon me, please. She's evading me. Very much. Fräulein, please, I would like to paint you. Here we are again, going round and round. I feel like I'm in the Rising Red. I got an achievement called the Rising Red. I'd like to start over. I'm Franz Markert. My name is Grit Launixak. Why did it say Fräulein? There. Is there anything else? What? Listen, I'm talking to you for Joseph's sake. But I can hardly respect you or your work. Excuse me? I'm sorry. It is not your fault. It's alright. What do you think of my paintings? Do you want an honest answer? Yeah. I think they're ridiculous. It's so obvious what you're trying to do. It is. As obvious as your lack of finesse. Your expressionism is without expression. But you're just too young, too inexperienced. I'm sorry. Oh, now if you'll excuse me. I'm gonna paint you. Ah, where are you going? Fräulein. I'm going after her. Oops. Sorry. Leave France, not until I find my next subject. Well, she just left. I want to paint Fräulein. Okay, fine. Can I paint my granddad? He's in deep conversation with the young lady outside. Well, I kind of want to talk to her. Or her. But I can't. I don't want to paint them. I definitely don't want to paint Alphonse. I don't like him. I want to paint my granddad. Enjoying yourself, my boy. Anything I can help you with? How do you know Fräulein Lonigsack? I've known her for years. She's a very close friend of mine, but a very tough critic. I'm holding up. How about you? Actually, I'm fine. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. See you later, Granddad. Good luck on your hunt. Can I leave now? I want to paint Fräulein. Maybe Klimt knows something about Fräulein. I know that look. The lion is hunting. I'll talk to you later, you frickin' weirdo. So it seems like it's between Alphonse and the banker. Well, have you decided? Will you paint me? Just like that? I don't even know you. But I know you. I admire your work, I really do. And I'm very curious how you would capture me. Don't you study balance sheets before making a loan? That would be a prudent course, yes. Before I can complete a painting, I must study my model's balance sheets. We call them layers. Ah, yes. That makes perfect sense. I confess I would have thought a banker would be the last person to understand. We are far more alike than I would have imagined. More than ever, I'd like you to paint me. What's your name? Reynard Moritz. At your service. Is there anything else I can tell you? How much are you worth? Let's just say the bank is doing quite well. What do you do with all that money? I invest it. Of course you do. Do you ever invest in people? Yes, in all walks of life. Human capital. Invaluable. Not all of my colleagues agree. Most interesting discussion. How I convince you to paint me? A few layers down? You might find a greedy, lying bastard. Yes, I might. But flawed subjects can make interesting portraits too. If you'll excuse me. Spoiled for choice. Achievement unlocked. Gramophone. Stop it, please! Stop what? Hi. What? Why do I keep getting achievements for clicking on things randomly? I don't like Alphonse. If it's between Alphonse and the banker, I'd have to go with the banker. Klimt. Don't get any bright ideas. That I will be your next subject. I don't want to paint you anyway. Margaret. You want to purchase one of my paintings? Yes, very much so. I could see whether I will find something in my workshop. A few sketches, perhaps? That would be wonderful. I like him more than the other guy, at least. I'd like to paint you. Ah, I feel honored. Where and when? My workshop. At your earliest convenience. Splendid. I shall see you there. Can I go after Fräulein now? And paint her instead? Enjoying yourself, my boy. Anything I can help you with? Nope. See you later, Granddad. And we'll go after Fräulein. Oh, must not forget Grandfather. He's right there. I mean, Grandfather, I found my next model. Great, so you are ready to leave? I know I am. Yes, let's go. Delightful. The Lion Song, Episode 2, Anthology. Wayne? Where's that? Oh. I can go anywhere. No, I can only go Stevens Cathedral. Should probably just go straight to the workshop. Ah, the Stephansdom. Truly one of Vienna's finest buildings. Looks nice, yeah. Current near Strasse. Busy here today. Where am I going? Oh, I just go wherever I click. I can travel around town, but I feel like we gotta go to the workshop. Wait. What if Fräulein is around here? How can I tell which one of these itty bitty peoples is Fräulein? Burg Theater. People are piling up in front of the theater. What is that? City Hall? Fräulein, where are you? I love the park in front of City Hall. I'll just take a moment here. Is Fräulein here? Another church. What a sight. I got the tourist achievement. Is there anything else to look at? It doesn't look like it. My apartment. I need to go back there at the moment. Alright. To the workshop then, I suppose. Knock knock. Knock knock. Portrait of a servant. What did I see in her? Sadness. Her life a harsh reality. Doesn't capture them. Will I be able to capture the layers? Not a single one is worth finishing. I need to get painting soon, hone my skills. Is that a bottle? Am I a drunk? I'm not gonna paint him like a French girl, am I? Will I again find myself lying there with hours lost? Books on anatomy, color theory, painting techniques. I haven't read them in ages, too busy working. Herr Moritz mentioned he wanted to purchase some of my sketches. Maybe there's something in here. These are from the session with the young composer. I could see some of her layers when talking to her, even before painting her, but the greatness she would aspire to was still hidden. It might fetch a good price, but it might be too personal, too revealing. She's getting undressed, so yeah, a little revealing there. She was one of the first I talked to, pretended to be someone she wasn't. I didn't paint her, but I could still make a few kronen by selling this. I remember this session. He was a funny gentleman. I wonder if Moritz had something like this in mind. So it's just those three. I like the funny guy. I'll sell this one. She sounds like someone that wasn't that great a friend. If even a friend. I'll send them per mail. Got another achievement. I'm getting so many achievements this time around. Alright. Good day. Please have a seat, Herr Moritz. A divan? I'm told the psychoanalyst Freud provides one. For his subjects as well. No, you're good. Those clothes you've chosen should do nicely. Keep them on. I expect all portrait artists flatter the model so. Thus, may the fee be adjusted upwards. Are you comfortable? If I may, I think I'll stand. You must stand, after all. I've never had a model worry about my comfort. I assure you, I'm used to standing. This way we achieve a necessary rapport, I think. If you're ready, we can begin. Would you mind if I asked you about yourself, as I paint? Only if I may ask questions of you as well. Then it becomes a conversation, instead of an interrogation. As you wish. Then ask away. Why did you decide to become a banker? It was decided for me, I'm afraid. My father was a banker, as was my grandfather. And on back through the generations. However, we have a tradition, somewhat rare in my profession. We value people as highly as money. For how much do you usually sell one of your paintings? 400 kronen? Adequate for a newcomer, I suppose. But I think they're worth much more than that. I'm starting to like this banker guy. You must have legs of steel. How are we progressing? Again, I see layers, but what eludes me? Ah, the investor's nightmare. What is the balance sheet hiding? I hope you won't be disappointed. Would you allow me to see the painting? Will you trust me? Margaret, I trusted you. Now you must trust me. I'll see the painting. I think you give me too much credit, Margaret, and that statement does not come easy. To one who deals in credit. I hope you are pleased. Indeed, yes. You have remarkable talent. Yet you remain unsatisfied? I hope one day I can please myself. I understand. We are very much alike, you and I. I have the better sense of humor, but we are perfectionists always striving for more. I thank you. Show it at the salon, then have it sent to the bank. Hours later? No, not again. It happened again? How long? Hours gone. Where? I can't remember where I go, what to do. All I can see are the mistakes. My paints and brushes are willing colleagues. I must do them justice. Reynard Moritz, a rarity among bankers. He cares about those who trust their money to him. I was so close to uncovering that last layer, his true self. What made him able to see himself in others' shoes? Should I take it to the salon? Maybe Fräulein Lanzig. knows how. I can improve it. Yes, come what may, I must take it to the salon. Night. Enough said. We'll head home. The following morning. To the workshop to pick up the painting. Unless I brought it home. I don't think I brought it home. No, I didn't bring it home, did I? I didn't show I'm bringing it home. Easel. It's empty. So I did take it? I must have. I must have it then. To the salon? And saved. That's it for this episode of The Lion Song, Episode 2. Anthology? Yeah, Anthology. Lion Song, Episode 2, Anthology, the beginning of Part 1. Well, no, this is Part 3 of The Lion Song. Anyway, if you like this video, if you like the game, let me know in the comments. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you wanna. Anyway, I'm Animated Outcast, and thank you so much for being here.